You're tired of starting over? Stop quitting on yourself. Hello. This video is for a very specific type of person, so if you do not believe in manifestation or the law of assumption, please do not bring your limiting beliefs into my comments because I do have time today and I love to argue. This video is going to be a little bit longer. If you have ADHD, if you have 1,000 HDs, whatever, put the phone down, find something to do. You need to stick around for this. If you do, it will change your life. If you don't, you will regret it. So two things. My biggest nightmare is being in the exact same spot in December 2026 because we have, 5-6 months left, whatever. Like, we're at halftime. Cool. Whatever you did from January until now, don't care. Doesn't matter. Don't tell me. Didn't ask. All we have is right now, and I refuse to be in the same spot at the end of the year, and my top priority is to prove to myself I'm exactly who I say and think I am. Watch what happens when you do you would say you would do. Who would you be 30 days from now with no procrastination, no bullshit, no nothing, just showing the fuck up every single day? Who would you be? You don't know the answer. Perfect, because we're about to find out, because you're joining me. So you do know at any given point, you can decide this is enough of this bullshit. I don't like where I'm at. I don't like where I'm going. And you can tear all this shit down and start over. Great, now you do, and that's exactly what we're doing. I truly believe in being delusional. I truly believe that life meets you at your level of audacity, and I'm not wrong. I'm sorry. Bitch, who are you? What are your credentials? Who do you know here? Great question. My name is Covey. I've started over more times than I can count, and every time I do, life just 10x's every single time, and I've become different versions of myself. I've met new versions of myself, and I've literally grown as a person simply because I will start over. If I don't like where I'm at, bye. So the quick version, I owned a clothing brand back whenever I was in high school, a 6-figure clothing brand. I ended up moving to Atlanta to grow that company. I ended up moving to Houston to play women's tackle football, side quest. I ended up moving to Florida to learn how to surf. I ended up moving to Puerto Rico, different side quest. Ended up coming back to Florida. That's where I am right now. That's where I live now. One thing about me, call it a character flaw, call it a toxic trait, call it whatever, I am delusional to the point of no return. However, all my delusions keep coming true. Believe it or not, I've made 6 figures from TikTok. Like, you can scroll down on my page, you can see actually what I'm about to talk about. 3 swipes and you're down 3 years ago. You're back in 2023 whenever I started this whole journey, whatever. I'm not a consistent creator. I'm sorry. I can admit that. I don't give a fuck. But to this day, I'm still reaping the benefits from a life experiment, from like a project, a personal project I did on myself back in 2023. And I don't know why. It's never occurred to me to run it back. But that's exactly what I'm doing, and you're coming with me. My mom already said, you have to, and she made snacks, you have to come. Now that we're done fucking rambling, so a couple years ago, I did this life experiment where I decided to create a character, like an alter ego, that was essentially just the highest version of myself, and I decided to pretend to be them for 30 days. I thought to myself, if I'm making 6 figures a year, how would I walk? How would I talk? How would I show up in my business? How would I show up in my life? How would I show up in the gym? How would I show up to my family? And then I did that. Where would they live? What would they eat? What would they do? Mind you, I live in Florida now. I am from Kentucky. Nobody ever believes that about me. Random fun fact. But I told myself I would live in Florida. Actually, I'm gonna put it up right here. I said this years ago. My dream was to live down here, and now it's quite literally just my average Tuesday. But it is time to prove to yourself that you are exactly who you say you are. Most of us are not stuck. We are just self-sabotaging. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not judging. Self-sabotage is fucking delicious, but it's time to cut it out. It's time to cut it out of the diet. It's done. Cooked. Whenever you can see yourself in that headspace, like whenever you can truly feel and embody that version of you that has everything you want, the house, the car, the apartment, the business, the whatever you want. I don't know you. But once you truly start consistently showing up as that version of yourself, you will be shocked and surprised at how quickly the universe will collapse its timelines and start shifting everything in your favor. I quite literally had opportunities, people, places, and things just falling into my lap, because I believed I deserved them, and I showed up like that. And yes, I love being delusional, I love vision boards, I love all that stuff. Like, I love to show it to me, let me see it. Cool. Vision without action is nothing. You have to create the routine that that version of you would have to, 1, prove that you actually want it. Like, can you show up and prove that you want it? And 2, to show that you are capable of having it. You will never earn more, be more, or do more than you think is possible for you. There's no way around that. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna do all the fun things, the vision boards. Here's my G-Wagon, here's my penthouse, here's this, that, and the third, whatever. But the energy behind it is what's gonna change everything. An analogy I love to use, I don't even know if analogy is the right word to use in this situation. I'm from Kentucky, whatever, and that's where I got my education. If I'm in Whole Foods or a grocery store, and you see a G-Wagon in the parking lot, mind you, that's my dream car, $300,000 car, If you see a G-Wagon in the parking lot and you see me inside of the store, I want you to assume it's mine based on the way I'm carrying myself, with no other context. You see the Duracell battery in Whole Foods, you're like, ooh, she's in the G-Wagon. Correct. So yes, we're gonna have fun, but we're also gonna do the work. We're gonna write contracts to ourselves. We're going to show up every single day. Like, it's gonna be a community. You're gonna have accountability. You're gonna have everybody in here doing this with you. We're gonna be living as our characters, doing all of that. But you're gonna post every day. No excuses. Like, actually, don't even tell me the excuse. I don't care. I actually might implement a way I will charge you more money if you miss a day. Because what the fuck are you doing? We only have one shot at this life. Why are we not running full fucking speed ahead to get everything that we want? Well, why are they not? Because we are. 30 days. You're going to be there. You have to walk like you're hurt. You have to talk like you're hurt. You have to just show up. Like, you are that version of yourself. Please. Please. Like, I am begging you. How many years? I'm not even going to say months, weeks, days, minutes, whatever. How many years have you wasted overthinking, procrastinating, doing this, that, and the third? It's done. The time is up. The fact that you think you're stuck is an illusion. We have free will, and we're about to use it. Gamify life. Turn it into a game. We're going to create momentum that will carry us months and months and months ahead. Watch how you change from this and tell me you don't want to be there for month 2. Because we're actually doing this until December. You don't know that yet, but regardless. This is my formal invite to you. Join me for this 30-day identity sprint. It's going to be $50 for the first 50 people. It's going to be $100 after that. If you want to be in there, you will be in there. I don't care what we have to work out. I don't care what plan. DM me, email me, whatever needs to be done. If you want to be there, you will be in there. We're starting on July 5th. We're not even going to self-sabotage. We're not going to start on the 1st and then we fall off by the 4th or 5th. Because like me, if I miss one day at the gym, I'm like, I shouldn't go back again for 3 months. But we're not doing that anymore. So we're starting on July 5th, after the holiday, after whatever. Cool. Join me. If you are interested, check the top of my profile. I cannot wait to see you in there. And I cannot wait to see what you become.